How many have lived through the birth of the internet, seen Apple and Google just rise, and just kind of watched it happen? I hear it all the time. I wish I bought that stock. I should have bought that stock. I do not want to be one of those because of my fear. They are not millionaires today mainly because of fear, uncertainty, and doubt of the changes coming so fast to the world. Creating a portfolio that is balanced is a game changer to creating and protecting your wealth. Do you have a plan with your money? How much do you want? Are you diversified? Are you allocated? This is something that should be learned early and with little wealth so that you can fine-tune it and adapt as you grow. If you have no clue how much to allocate to crypto or stocks or even keeping cash, this video is for you. Or if you are looking to hear another perspective on wealth management, let's see if your strategy is the perfect choice for you. Welcome to Medify, where it's not just about what we see. Let's get our education on. Hi everyone, it's your financial non-advisor back again with another video. Today, we're going to talk about how to create, balance, and manage a diversified investment portfolio with crypto and tech in this changing age. Diversification is important because it helps you reduce the risk of your investment and it makes it easier to buy. By spreading your money across different types of assets such as stocks and bonds, real estate, precious metals, alternative investments, and crypto, you can minimize the impact of one investment performing poorly. The goal here is to create wealth, not destroy it with our greed. We need time to allow the magic of compound interest to take shape, and also the magic of potentially Bitcoin actually grabbing hold, but also avoid the doomsday red candlesticks and just throwing up in the morning because you can't look at your portfolio. I'm sure we can all relate what it feels like to be down 50, 60, even 90%. I've had those days and I learned from this mistake. So let's explore where you are on this journey and I'll share where I am. So how do you create a diversified portfolio? And is everybody diversified? No, of course not. Everybody's so unique and different. The key is to allocate your money across different asset classes based on your financial goals and risk tolerance. So identify where you are. Are you in your 20s and have no need for your money and have money saved up?
Let's do some business.
All right. Well, then your risk tolerance can be higher. Are you just starting and you have no money? Do you have money in place in your portfolio now? Do you have the stomach for risk? Or are you play it safe kind of person? Find out what you want and we can build one based off of what you are looking for. The first step is to start somewhere and know, 1, we will learn to rebalance. 2, we will be adaptable and flexible to change. 3, we will reach our financial goals. Find what works for you, and that's why you're here. So, for example, if you have a long-term investment horizon and are comfortable with taking on more risk, you might choose to allocate more of your portfolio to stocks and alternative investments and sprinkle in a little bit more crypto. On the other hand, if you have a shorter investment horizon or are more risk adverse, you might allocate more of your portfolio to bonds and precious metals, as this will take out the volatility over the years.
Oh man, damn thing's broke.
As you can see, it can vary to safe and boring to fast and emotional. I personally would recommend every person have a small portion allocated to Bitcoin in any tolerance you have. Just change the percentage to match tolerance. It's really that easy. It's important to remember that diversification doesn't mean investing in everything. You should still do your research and choose investments that align with your financial goals and risk tolerance. And also, what do you like? So let's look at a portfolio that I have that has developed with me over the years. Now, understand that my bear market and bull market portfolio change widely as I move over 50% of my portfolio into cash, as that I'm an active manager in my wealth. It's because I have the skills within technical analysis and also economic background. With that being said, let's look at how I'm moving and positioning myself in the upcoming economic recovery, or what we can call it recovery. So this is what I like to use, and this is a sample. This is based off of my portfolio of real estate, 30%, You have stocks, index, mutual funds at 25%, crypto 15%, business and trading 10%, gold and silver 10%, alternative investments 5%, and cash at 5%. So you literally just plug in the number here and it'll break it down into the categories and tell you exactly how much to invest in what. And then I like to run dollar cost average. I don't just kind of dump it all in there. And then it also gives you that, which is awesome. This is how I use my redistribution. If one part kind of gets out of whack, it gets way too heavy or gets too low, it tells me, okay, it's kind of down in that sector. I can move some cash in from the heavier sector. So you naturally just buy low and sell high. So it's actually pretty nice. And then it keeps you on track for each quarter. So I'll kind of go over each of these sections as we move forward and make videos pertaining to exactly what you guys want. So before we move forward, if you guys can, if you're getting anything out of this, smash that like button and subscribe. I got a lot of good videos coming out for you guys. And so if you guys want any details on what I hold of each of these, I can make separate videos if it's requested. In these sections, I recommend everyone to have at least a primary home, and often that accounts for the chunk of your portfolio. I have a background in real estate as a business owner that flips and does rentals, as well as a real estate broker, and I have a passion in it. I've been in it for about a decade. So it's a sizable piece of my portfolio, and I even have a plan to take it 35 to 40% of my portfolio in the years ahead as my redistribution plan. Something you will learn to do here if you do not practice this already. But if you do not have a home, then I would personally suggest that you make low risk savings for a down payment on a house when that time comes. It should be in your portfolio. Everybody needs a castle. If you're looking for information on saving and budgeting, subscribe here, as I'm going to be making a video about saving your way to $1 million. Everything I did that I was successful and failed in my 20 years of savings to retirement. So what are alts? Not altcoins, we're not there yet, but alternative investments. Well, they are like luxury items and Rolexes, bags, jewelry, art, and even collectibles like Pokemon cards. I have fun with this category as it's buying for enjoyment, that it's not spending, it's investing. So I can enjoy my money as well. That's how I feel with gold and silver. I like to collect them. So that's why it's a larger part of my portfolio as well. Plus, from a technicals perspective, I feel we will always go back to what works, and that's sound money in some form or fashion. I always have cash in either market for opportunities that may arise. If you did this well, you can always use the redistribution towards that. So now that we kind of covered the diversification, how do you manage and rebalance your portfolio? Once you have created a diversified portfolio, it's important to manage and rebalance it regularly. Just don't let it run. You can, it's a passive way to do it, but this channel is all about wealth management and you taking your energy and your finances back into your own life and learning how to do that. This means periodically reviewing your portfolio and adjusting your allocations based on market conditions and changes in your financial situation. For example, if your portfolio has become overweight in one asset class due to market fluctuations, you might rebalance by selling some of that assets and reinvesting in the assets to bring your portfolio back into balance. Again, like I talked about, it's a way to buy low and sell high. It's also important to stay up to date on your investments and adjust your allocations as needed based on the changes in your financial goals and risk tolerance. If you make more income and you save more, where is that money going? This has tax implications, and I will cover that in an upcoming video. So subscribe again and follow here for more. Hit that bell notification as I'm creating a video on how to diversify into altcoins and crypto within your allocated portfolio. Just like my example, I have 15% into crypto. Well, how much is that as Bitcoin? How much is Ether or Sol or Matic? I will cover this so you can have another perspective while creating your position size for yourself. So use this info and find out where you are with your portfolio, and let's meet back up here. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Also, if you are open to sharing what your portfolio is, let's see it in the comments. And there you have it, guys, a quick overview of how to balance and manage a diversified investment portfolio. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you got anything from this video, to like and subscribe for more financial tips and tricks coming your way.